In this video, I'll show you how to set up your availability for both your public and internal schedulers. To get started, let's jump into your settings page. Click Availability here. There are two options we're going to go through. These are company-wide. So if you have multiple inspectors, all of your inspectors will have the same option, whether it's open schedule or whether you toggle it to time slots. But let's look through each one of these one by one. Open schedule, that will allow you to pick a start time of your day and an end time of your day. So anything in the middle is basically fair game to book an inspection. If you don't already have an inspection booked, then your online scheduler will show a potential client that every half-hour increment between 9 and 5 is free to book if the duration of the inspection services fit before the end of day at 5 p.m. With the open scheduler, the 5 p.m. end of the day will line up with the end of my last inspection of the day, or my last possible inspection of the day. Meaning, if someone wants to book me for a 2.5-hour inspection, the latest it will give them as an option will be 2:30 in the afternoon. So I don't go past my 5 p.m. end time. That's the way that the open scheduler works. And then, of course, if you have multiple inspectors, they'll have the same setup, but you can adjust different times, different days of the week, and so forth. Now let's look at time slots. Just click to toggle the setting. You'll be able to choose the times you want your inspections to start for different days. For example, 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock, fairly common inspection time slots. This gives you a predictable schedule. You won't have someone booking odd times like 10:30 a.m. or 3 p.m. They'll only see options for 9 and 1. But you can set up different slots for different days too. And same with my second inspector, I can give him different time slots throughout the day and different days of the week as well. Let's take a look at what this will look like on the dashboard. We're also going to see a little bit of how it looks on the internal scheduling page as well. So let's jump back to our dashboard. Now, with time slots on your dashboard calendar, if you look at a week view, for example, you'll see white boxes indicating start times that are available. I can see my 9 and 1 and my inspector's open slots in white too. I can also do the day view, same concept, just of the specific day. Now let's look at the internal scheduler. Something I want to point out is that you can break your own rules, but it'll give you a warning. So if I want to schedule an inspection for myself at 10 o'clock in the morning, I can do that, but it'll give me a pop-up saying, it's not my regular time slot, just to give me a heads up. But I always have full control to schedule whenever I want or move appointments around if I need to since I'm the account admin. Same with days of the week. If I go to schedule on a Saturday, it'll give me a pop-up telling me that's not my normal day, but I can continue with my scheduling if I need to. Another thing I want to quickly show you just in regards to scheduling is taking time off. How do you block off your calendar if you need to? It's super simple and from the dashboard calendar itself. So getting back here, let's look at the month view. I can click on a day and now I'll click Event. This will block off my calendar. Let's say I want to take the whole day off. I can give it a name. This is internal only, so just for you or your office, so they know what you're actually out of the office for. But on the public scheduler, it simply shows you are not available. I can assign it to an inspector, or, of course, myself or my whole team for things like a company meeting or training. So I can just click Schedule Event. It'll block all 24 hours. Of course, you can adjust the hours if you need to take off partial days. Of course, you can block off multiple days in a row by adjusting the date and the time. Say you're going on vacation for a week. It's very easy to adjust that too. Everything is pretty intuitive, but don't hesitate to reach out to the bubble if you've got questions.